everybody, welcome back. Patricia here. So here I'm gonna have a quick recipe for you. This is gonna be some barbecue baked ribs in the oven. Um, so I have these pans that everybody knows. If you watch my channel, you know I love these pans from Dollar Tree. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get my pans lined with some foil paper, and I'm going to wash my meat. I have 2 packages of pork ribs that I picked up from Walmart. I'm going to be cooking both of these packages, so I'm going to wash this up and be right back. So my meat is all washed, my pans are lined. I'm wet because I also did a few dishes and I was trying to speed wash. So what I'm going to do is coat my pan with some Crisco very lightly because this is a pork meat, so it does have a lot of fat. It's going to leak a lot of juices onto the pan, so I don't really need a lot. I just don't want anything sticking to the pan, ripping the foil, and making it a mess underneath. So you want to give these a little bit of room. And then what I'm going to do is go in with some salt and some black pepper. Everybody's taste is different, so you're going to want to season these accordingly to your own taste. For me, it was salt, black pepper, garlic powder, a little bit of cayenne pepper, and some onion powder. You feel free to do this as as your taste buds feel. So then I'm going to go in with some foil and cover up these ribs, place them into my oven that is preheated to 350 degrees for an hour and a half in total. Every 30 minutes, taking them out and coating them with barbecue sauce. I'm using this Kraft Original barbecue sauce. I put a little bit of water into this one. This is one that was already open in my fridge. So I'll add just a tiny bit of water just to make it come out of the bottle a lot easier. And then you shake it up so that it's it's even. You're not going to pour out a bunch of water. So when 30 minutes is up, we'll be back. While I'm waiting, I'm going to have some of my skinny latte by Starbucks that I talked to you about yesterday in my Target haul. I didn't get to show you. It was already in my fridge. So this is that. And I'm going to pour me a tall glass of this while I'm waiting. When I have this in the house, I don't go to Starbucks as much. So yes, I love to have this. So it's been about 40 minutes. I let time get away from me. I'm going to go ahead and pour this on here. And you want to put kind of a lot. This is how you're going to have a flavorful meat, is by doing this every 30 minutes. Brush it on, and then you'll also see me dip my brush into some of those juices to pour it back on the meat. Also at this time, I drain all of the extra juices that are in the pan out, but I want to kind of at least put a little bit back on top of the meat, and then I'll drain all of those extra juices out of my pan. Back into the oven it goes for another 30 minutes. So here I'm putting this one back in the oven, and I'll take the other pan out and do exactly what you see me do to the first pan to the second pan. Every 30 minutes you need to take these out of the oven and do the same exact process, but this is after another 30 minutes, and you'll see now that they're uncovered how they're getting a little bit crispy, and that's how I like my ribs personally. I like to have a little bit of crisp to my bite. I don't like just a juicy rib. I like a little bit of crispiness. So I like this kind of texture. If you want a little bit tender tender of a texture, then what you're going to do is cook them at maybe 325, 300 degrees for maybe 10 or 15 minutes longer, and that's about it. Thank you all for watching.